You gotta now break down actual Tamil politics. Like, what is Dravidian politics? And maybe give us a little tiny history lesson also post-independence India. Or pre-independence, up to you.
Bro, just like any other state, right? Congress was dominating Tamil Nadu politics also. But then what happened was Periyar. The reason Tamil Nadu stands a lot more for social justice, not just the politicians, even the people, because that's rare. You know, when we talk of social justice, when we talk of annihilation of caste system, people should also participate. That's what I was saying. Even the most casteist guy you can find in Tamil Nadu would not have a caste name behind his name. How beautiful is that? At the same time, he shouldn't be casteist. Yeah, we are working on that. I won't say that Tamil Nadu is a caste-free society. Definitely not. We are working on that because this has been a construct that has been built for thousands of years. Yeah, we are slowly breaking it.
Can you also brief us on who Periyar is?
Periyar is the name that we have given to Ramasamy. His original name is E.V. Ramasamy. And he was a very wealthy man. A very, very wealthy man. And he could have lived his life absolutely lavishly. Even he did for a brief period of time. But then he realized the problems that few people in the name of caste use that as a social construct to discriminate the majority. So the people who are being discriminated are in majority. Not just in Tamil Nadu. All over India. You go to any state, any village. This is the thing.
You're saying most people are suffering because of the caste system.
Of course. And if you really look at, because see, you put a triangle and you say this is the caste structure. Would anyone be happy to be in the second place? Forget the last place. Because that's the so-called structure, right? Would anyone be happy to be born in a second? But it's a lie. It's a lie we are sold to. Of course, it has to be broken. And this was something that Periyar decided should be done. So he started his social justice movement. And he is known for many iconic protests where he once protested in Kerala, not even in Tamil Nadu. He went to the nearby area, Vaikom. And, people from all castes were not allowed inside a temple. So he fought for them. And he is very, very, very strong in his opinions. He wanted women to be treated equally in the society, which is still not happening, but we are making progress. So these are his ideas. And there were a lot of followers for him. One set of followers decided, this should be a political party, not just a movement. And that's how DMK was born. So Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, which was headed by Anna. Anna Durai is his name. So Anna. So he started this party. And there are two people under his feathers. One is Karunanidhi, Kalaignar, and another is MGR, Puratchi Thalaivar. So MGR and Karunanidhi both are under the wings of Anna. And of course, Karunanidhi is the more political person and MGR is the actor who follows Anna. So his Anna said, we came away from the Periyar sect to a political party, but still all our values are from him.
What years is this constituted?
These are somewhere from 1950 to 1960s. These 20 years, all these things are happening, to my knowledge. So after this time, what happens is they contest election and they win. Because in between, there was a lot of anti-Hindi agitation happening in the state. There was a time when Hindi was supposed to be the official language for the whole country.
Post-independence.
Yeah. And of course, we are not. 2024 से मैं हिंदी बहुत अच्छा मालूम नहीं है. इतना हिंदी मैं बोलता हूँ because visiting often to Mumbai. मैं आ गई to Mumbai. So there is a purpose. So I learned this language. If I'm not coming to Mumbai, if I'm going from... I studied in a place called Rajapalayam near Madurai. And then I did my master's in US. Why would I need Hindi? Why should it be forced upon me is the question. So that we were not okay with the official language being Hindi. So there was a lot of student protests happening. And during that time, DMK peaked. So Karunanidhi, all these people did massive protests, and the result of that was they won the elections. And since then, the DMK was in power. What happened after that is Anna passes away, dies, and MGR and Karunanidhi have a
ideological split.
Not ideological split. They were having their own ego clashes. I'm not sure if I can say that word, but yeah, they were having their own clashes. I don't know if it is ego or not, but then they had their own clashes. So MGR came away and floated a party from Anna Timuka. So there is Timuka, which means DMK, headed by Karunanidhi. Then MGR splits away from it and says Anna Timuka.
This is the original one.
No, this is the one that's following Anna, the more appropriate party, because he was like, in Tamil Nadu there is only one politics, DMK politics, anti-DMK politics. So ADMK took anti-DMK politics. Anna Timuka was always like, I recently, during the whole podcast series, right, I asked this question to an ex-minister, Jayakumar sir. So I asked him, so sir, what does ADMK's ideologies? He says, he said a bunch of things, and also to oppose DMK because DMK is not good. So that was ADMK's view when they split. So, and since MGR is like a huge mega star, I don't know, I can't compare MGR to anyone. When he died, there were people who self-immolated. There were women who wore white dress because their husband kind of passed away, kind of imagination they had. MGR is a demigod. Even now, you go to Tamil Nadu, the remotest villages, and tell MGR is dead, they will get offended. Because to them, MGR still lives. He had this larger than life image. And ADMK, and until he passed away, he was the chief minister. He won the next election, he was the chief minister. After him, DMK comes back to power. Then ADMK was taken by Mrs. Jayalalitha. Ever since it has been DMK, ADMK. But so if you trace back, it all comes from one person, Periyar. Thandai Periyar. So that's both parties respect Periyar because he is someone who talks for everyone. He is someone who makes social justice as his lifetime message to the people. We do not have caste name behind our name because of that, which we are very, very proud of. So all these comes from one man, and this is Dravidian politics. So if you ask me a question, you asked me like before a few minutes, if some minister from the union government comes and stands. So this is not about this election. This is what we are born into, and we have been practicing and slowly progressing also because we are never perfect. So it's also a progress that we are taking.
Damn.
Yeah.
Eye-opening. So pre-Periyar, my Tamil bros would have had a surname which would have represented their caste.
Yes.
So, okay, this is again non-Tamil perspective. When you go to school, you'll have some Tamil bros who won't write anything in the last name section. It'll be first name and father's name. And they're either given the first few roll numbers or the last few roll numbers because the roll numbers are decided according to last name. And I used to always assume that, okay, this is just a cultural thing.
Last name, first name, right? In Tamil Nadu, there is name. I don't know this first name, last name. It's also very confusing for me in passport.
I think last name is same as caste name.
Okay, so we don't have a caste name. And most Tamils have only one name. There is no two names only.
But 200 years ago, maybe that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
200 years ago.
Before Periyar, people had caste name.
What would the caste names be? Like, could you give an example?
Devar, Nadar, all these things, Chettiar, all these things were caste names.
Got it. Yeah. Now that I think about it, almost all last names of people from other states represent castes.
Or at least the family to some level. So I think it's cool in a way. It's like, hey, Madan Gowri is just Madan Gowri. No one is going to support Madan Gowri because Madan Gowri belongs to a particular caste. But this is a perk that others might consider as a perk. Hey, anyway, I am so and so. Maybe, I don't know, let's put any name. So that by default, I have a bunch of followers or someone to support me. We don't have that. So it's all someone you build on your own.
Hey, if you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out all the other clips we've uploaded on this channel. You'll find a clip related to almost every single topic as long as you're willing to search for it.